hitting on the software and the battery life. Now, these two things are probably two kind of somewhat interesting things about this device, because on one hand, the software really isn't that great anymore, but the battery life is actually pretty good from a device like this. Now, software-wise, it did start off with the BlackBerry OS 10.3. I guess it did go up to 10.3.2 according to the specific GSM Arena, website. Now, I will tell you, I think, BlackBerry OS had its time. BlackBerry did switch over to kind of like more like stockish Android. It didn't really have this big of a skin. At its core, this is an Android device with a BlackBerry over it. So to kind of give you some gist to it, it's kind of like, One UI. One UI is kind of like stock Android, but with a bunch of more bloatware on it. BlackBerry OS is kind of the same thing too. And with BlackBerry OS, some disadvantages you're getting from this type of device are really like, these devices aren't going to last as long in terms of software. You're not going to be getting like the same day updates as stock Android, and it's just not going to last as long. And those are the problems. Now, luckily with this type of device, I was able to install a bunch of APKs and a bunch of different files like that. So you're probably going to be okay when it comes down to that standpoint. But as I mentioned before, having a device that can be on stock Android, even like the original Pixel, is going to be giving you a much better experience in terms of software. On the flip side though, you do have a massive size battery on this device, a 3450 mAh battery. And there are still a lot of devices that come out this day and age that don't even have this size of battery. And we're still, to be honest, we're still hovering around this 3450 kind of, 4000 mAh battery range. We're kind of getting inside, the S20 Ultra with the 5000 mAh battery. We're starting to get a little bit bigger, but we're still kind of in this, position where this battery is still a massive size battery at its core. So on one hand, the software really isn't that good anymore, but the battery life is something that's really, really awesome about this device. So in terms of that pretty much covers it up. Now,